This is the true story of a bride who is said to have fallen to her death, and the sightings that suggest she never left the place where it happened. A wedding night, a staircase, and a figure that still appears decades later. The Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel, a majestic and imposing structure, stands proudly amidst the breathtaking Canadian Rockies. In the early 20th century, it was more than just a hotel. It was a luxury railway destination, a grand castle-like edifice, known for its opulent interiors and as a beacon of sophistication. By the 1920s, it drew in the elite from across the globe. Its stone walls and towering spires held countless stories, but none as haunting as the one that began on a fateful night in 1928. It was in that year, 1928, that the hotel reportedly hosted a wedding, a joyous occasion filled with anticipation and celebration. Guests, dressed in their finest attire, gathered within the hotel's grand halls, their laughter and chatter echoing through the ornate corridors. The air was thick with excitement as the moment approached for the bride to make her grand entrance. She stood at the top of a magnificent staircase, poised to descend, her heart undoubtedly fluttering with nerves and happiness. This was to be her ceremonial walk, a moment etched in time, symbolizing her journey into a new life. But fate, it seems, had a cruel twist in store. As the bride began her descent, her elaborate wedding dress tragically caught on something. Or perhaps she simply lost her footing. In a horrifying instant, she tumbled down the long, winding staircase. The injuries she sustained were described as fatal, a devastating end to what should have been the happiest day of her life. While the precise details of the fall vary in the retelling, the outcome remains tragically consistent. She did not survive. The dream of a lifetime dissolved into a nightmare. The joyous celebration was abruptly halted, replaced by a pall of grief and disbelief. The incident quickly became a somber tale whispered among the hotel staff and guests, forever linking the Grand Hotel with this heartbreaking tragedy. It's important to note that no widely confirmed official record fully verifies the intricate details of that night, yet the story persisted, woven into the very fabric of the hotel's history. The lack of concrete evidence only served to deepen the mystery, allowing the legend to take root and flourish. In the years that followed, a new, unsettling chapter began to unfold. Staff members and guests, both new and old, started sharing unusual and inexplicable experiences. These early reports were informal, often recounted in hushed tones, not widely documented in official logs, but passed from person to person. It was through these retellings that the story of the ghost bride began to truly take shape, evolving from a tragic accident into a paranormal phenomenon. Each whisper, each shared glance, added another layer to the growing legend. Witnesses over the decades have consistently described the apparition. They speak of seeing a woman, ethereal and sorrowful, clad in a flowing white wedding dress. She is most often sighted near the very staircase where her life tragically ended, or sometimes within the elegant ballroom, perhaps reliving the dance she never had. She is often silent, her movements slow and deliberate, or at times she appears to glide as if dancing to an unheard melody. The most chilling aspect of these encounters is her sudden disappearance, vanishing without warning, leaving behind only a lingering chill and a profound sense of mystery. These sightings are not isolated incidents, but have been repeatedly reported by multiple guests and staff members across different decades. The consistency of these accounts, spanning generations, lends an eerie credibility to the legend. Some witnesses even claim to have seen the figure descending the same staircase, a spectral reenactment of her final tragic moments. This recurring motif, this persistent presence, reinforces the belief that the bride's spirit remains tethered to the place of her demise, forever trapped in a loop of sorrow and longing. Beyond the visual apparitions, visitors and staff have also reported other unsettling experiences. There are tales of faint, melancholic music drifting from empty rooms, a ghostly waltz playing to an unseen partner. Sudden, inexplicable cold spots are frequently reported near the grand staircase, a stark contrast to the hotel's otherwise warm atmosphere. Many have also described an overwhelming sense of being watched, a feeling of unseen eyes following their every move in certain areas. While these experiences are largely anecdotal, they contribute significantly to the hotel's reputation as a truly haunted location, adding layers of sensory detail to the spectral narrative. Of course, there is always a skeptical perspective, offering more rational explanations. Some suggest that the sightings could be misinterpretations of reflections or unusual lighting, playing tricks on the mind. Others propose a psychological influence, where individuals already aware of the tragic story might unconsciously project their expectations. The power of suggestion and the human mind's tendency to find patterns can be potent forces. Furthermore, the legend itself, like all folklore, has evolved through repeated storytelling, with details embellished and exaggerated over time, creating a narrative that is more compelling than factual. From this viewpoint, there is no physical evidence to confirm the haunting, only the enduring power of a captivating story. Regardless of belief, the Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel has undeniably become renowned for its ghost stories. The Ghost Bride is, without question, one of its most famous and enduring legends, drawing curious visitors and paranormal enthusiasts. To this day, guests and staff continue to report sightings and experiences, ensuring that the tale of the ill-fated bride remains vibrant and an integral part of the hotel's mystique. It is a story that transcends generations, a chilling reminder of a moment frozen in time, a celebration that turned into tragedy, a moment frozen in time, and a story that continues to be told. Was it a simple accident remembered through legend, or something that still replays itself on the same staircase, night after night?